catch off guard.
You caught me off guard. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everyone.
How was everyone this week? We haven't seen you in 2 weeks, so we hope you had a good holiday weekend.
I know. I can't believe how long it's been.
I know. I was thinking that before. But anyway, so I'm looking. There's something on the screen, and it's looking like I've got something in my head.
I don't think it's on. It's on our screen, and it looks like there's a shadow on you, but it's not on the camera.
See that dot there? That's
it's going to annoy me.
Well, whatever.
Excuse me.
There you go. It's gone. How is everybody? Hopefully you've had you're making a transition into whatever the transition might be. Summer vacation to school, summer vacation, summer into, we're starting fall.
Do I dare say the temperatures have dropped?
Well, this morning it was chilly this morning.
I'm not even going to say sweater weather.
Oh, no, not that cool yet.
We're not there yet.
In the morning it was cool, but then it gets warmer during the day. So, but we're almost there. We're getting there. We're prepping.
How's school?
Yeah, it's fine. School is school. I last week Friday rolled around. I was so tired on Friday. Do you know I clocked over 10,000 steps in school on Friday?
Oh, my goodness. You're going to get your steps in this year.
Over 10,000 steps. And I was and I never have, my feet never bother me. I never had issues with my feet, but my feet were just so tired. It's not that they hurt per se, but they were just tired. And Friday night, I was just exhausted Friday. I really was. But listen, that's what it is. It's a lot on your feet. You're on your feet all day, and you're walking around. Like today, I'll give you a perfect example. We go outside for snack. It's a nice day. We're going to have a snack outside. Get outside. I need a spoon. So we've got to go.
Are you responsible? Do you take the child with you?
No.
If you're shadowing?
No. This is just the class in general. Then I come back out, and she says, I'm thirsty. I left my water inside. And which is not, and I'd say, well, wait until you go in, but they were going straight to gym. And chances are they would want their water for gym.
So you're like a runner.
I went back in again. And there was a third reason why I went back in. It's like three times. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Nice and lean by the time Christmas break comes.
Please. But anyway, so that should be my biggest problem, right? But needless to say, it is, I found it very tiring in the past week, but it could also be me getting older, right?
No.
Anyway, but here we are. So that's it. But other than that, everything is just copacetic. Everything is fine. How about yourself, Diana? How have you been doing?
Been great. Tennis is over.
Diana's been watching the Open.
Knitting a lot. I've been knitting on my sideline wrap.
Good.
It's done.
Which is on her head.
Which is on my head. You know what I wanted to do? Is
She's showing you an FO. What do you want to show?
Yeah, I wanted to show my leftovers because I thought I was playing yarn chicken.
Where is it?
It's on the table. Sorry, Pam.
Oh, is
I
it
don't think I'll be able to get out.
Bag?
I'm like locked in the corner here. I feel like I've been punished. It's in the clear bag, yes. So for those of you who don't know, I used my leftovers from the Luminos Tee.
Right.
The Luminos Tee is actually the top that Pam is wearing today.
Yeah.
I had knit mine in these two colors. My main color was this beautiful
So this color
fuchsia,
for her
right.
was the fuchsia, and then
I did the striping, excuse me, with the neon fuchsia, orange, and pink. Right. So it was very loud, and this pattern came out, the sideline wrap. It's designed by Brienne Moody, and I decided to knit it. So all through the U.S. Open, I think I took it. I was literally sitting on the sidelines because we had done, are you okay?
Yeah.
You're tired. We had gotten tickets, I think it was in the grandstand, because when you're in the early games, we were literally sitting on the sidelines.
Oh, nice.
And I created a post, and I never, posted it. I should have, but it was cute because I was knitting the sideline wrap while sitting on the sidelines. Yeah, it was very cute. But I was able to knit it, watch the whole U.S. Open.
So every time you wear that, you'll think of the Open.
Exactly. It's funny because do you remember my the ICA wrap? The one that we did knit 10, purl 10 with all the colors?
Yeah.
That was another U.S. Open wrap.
Oh, was it really?
And I don't know. There's certain things that are definitely when I start them and knit the majority of them
that's
on
what
a
happens,
trip,
right?
It becomes
That's like your sweater that you knit from.
So what's
carpet.
crazy is Sabalenka won the women's finals.
Okay.
Did you see her outfit?
No, I haven't seen any.
She changed her outfit, so it's unusual because usually, like when it comes to the championship game, I feel like I don't know if it's like a good luck or whatever. Everyone usually wears the same outfit every single day.
Right.
She totally changed her outfit and color, and it
she
matched.
Still won. Should have given her your wrap.
I mean, everyone has their shtick. Like, I get it. Like
course.
superstitions and stuff like that.
Right.
But it turned out that the colors matched her outfit. And then the winner, Sinner, men's finalist, he won. And this happened to match the jacket that he was wearing.
Oh, geez,
how crazy is that? The two, I'm going to show it to you because I was like, this is weird. And I didn't post this picture, although I should, being that, hold on. I actually finished it just as he was getting announced as the finalist.
Oh, was that right?
Yes. I mean, it was crazy
Perfect
it was literally perfect timing. Yeah. So this is Sinner.
Oh, yeah, in the background. Oh, my God, look at his jacket. It's a magenta jacket.
Literally.
Wow.
That's crazy. And then here's Sabalenka. It's like a few days earlier. I was knitting along. Let's see. This one.
Oh, is that what she changed?
Yeah, that was her outfit.
Oh my goodness!
And my wrap kind of was reminiscent of the color.
You're right in style with those wraps and
crazy.
your whatever.
It's so interesting. Look at there.
Oh, so cute. What is this? Luminous.
Yeah,
you're right in style.
Yeah, who knew? Anyway,
can't stand it.
I was happy to be done, and then just as I finish, the wrap. Every now and again I hop onto Facebook to look at the threads.
Yeah.
So in the Facebook group, I see a post from Susan. Yeah. God bless you, Susan. She's like, I feel like this second chain I'm knitting forever. Now I just
You're
finished
talking about the
knit along.
The chain pullover there.
Yes, this felt like I was knitting forever because I kept doing the repeat. You had to do it 75 times.
Pieces like this sometimes, they're not big pieces, but they feel like they take forever to knit. Right.
For me, it was good because it was my U.S. Open.
Yeah, right.
So it was just like easy. It was portable. I took it on the train.
Right.
If I sat in the stands, we did not go that Wednesday.
Yeah, last Wednesday.
Yeah, I told everyone that I was going to be closed. I ended up opening, and I opened Friday.
Okay.
Tickets were so expensive.
What's not nowadays, really? I mean, the tickets are crazy.
How disappointing.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do?
Blow your mind. Expensive.
Well, I'm sure.
Out of the park, expensive.
Teresa's husband was there yesterday.
Was he at the finals?
Mm-hmm. I spoke to her. She said he's at the finals today. I don't know if it was work related or what. I have no idea.
It must be.
But
any person that we were sitting next to, this J.P. Morgan.
I said, well, he got a beautiful. Well, he works for a bank.
I'm telling you, everyone in banking.
I think the Canadian bank. But anyway, he. I said to Patrice, because she was in Arizona, I said, what a beautiful day he got for the Open. It was a gorgeous day yesterday. Gorgeous.
Perfect day for the Open. Yeah, it really was. And I like that they had it earlier in the day. It wasn't late at night.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
I don't know, any of you watched the Open. I felt like there was a lack of enthusiasm by the men's finalists.
Oh, was that right? 2
young men, Sinner and Fritz. Sinner's Italian. Fritz is American.
Who won? Sinner?
Sinner won, unfortunately. So I think it's been like over 20-something years.
Since an American won?
Yes.
Is that right? Well, at least you got to the finals.
Amazing. But the fact that they were both there, both young, energy, get the crowd going, cheering
and
for you.
And they didn't do that.
Fritz finally did a little bit. Like there were some real amazing shots if you were watching.
Right.
But that's like powerful when you get the crowd to cheer for you.
Well, not only that, I think that also helps in terms of maybe whether you win or lose. Because it might give you a little bit of more...
He was so disappointed. It was crushing.
Patrice must have... I spoke to Patrice yesterday, and I think she was watching the men's finals because she was saying there was an American and an Italian.
Yes.
Is what she was saying when she was watching it. But anyway, well, listen.
Until next year.
Another final is in the...
in the books.
In the books, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. And of course, your sideline wrap matches your top.
Yes, well, so
It's
you
got
see, I had
orange in
to,
it.
yeah, I
You
couldn't
gotta
wear my
an-
Luminous
Is that
tee.
why you wore the orange?
I couldn't wear
You
my,
could have
I
worn the
should have.
luminous. You should have.
I should have.
Would
Can you
have been
imagine it would be
interesting to see.
twinning again?
Yeah, exactly. So if you've made the luminous wrap, I mean the luminous tee, Dinah had enough yarn.
Yeah, and you can see I have leftovers. I really thought I was going to play yarn chicken.
Then we made the size what? The size 49, I believe, on the luminous. If anyone's asking, we did. We made what was 49.
Really?
I believe
I think
so.
45.
Was it? I don't know. I'll look it up. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not sure. But in any event, this is what I had left over after making the wrap and the top. And I have to say, it was kind of fun using leftovers. I've never done that before.
Yeah, well,
Putting my leftover,
nice?
yeah, it was.
You probably can make a hat with that now.
I don't think so.
Maybe
a kitty hat.
You're colored out with that.
Yeah, maybe a headband for a kid or something. But maybe I'll put it in my Mizzoni. We'll save
You
that
could
for
do
later.
that. There
Yeah,
you
because
go.
we have a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
could
art
do
yarns
that.
to show you. So now official FO sideline wrap designed by Brienne Moody. I knitted in Artyarns Merino
Oh no,
Cloud.
we did the 42.
I see.
That's right. We did the 42. I was going to do the 46, the third size. So Dinah made the third size, and she had enough to make the.
Wait, we each did the second size?
Yeah, I remember I was going to make the 46, and I changed my mind.
So I made the second size too.
Third size. It's third size. The 42.
Oh, excuse me. Third size.
Third size.
So knitting the third size, I think I did add length, and I still had
And
leftovers.
you have leftover. How much you have over there? What's in there?
Don't squeeze the
I don't know if
Charmin.
I'd go bigger than that. So if you've gone size 1, 2, or 3 in the luminous, you should have enough to make a sideline,
For sure.
is what we would say to you,
Right.
right?
I have to say, I think if I had to do this again, I might decrease, like to have it more snug.
Well, Dinah has a
I have a
small
small
head.
head.
She has a small head.
Right.
But she didn't. You made it as written.
Yes. I think, you know what it was? I think it was Sarah who inspired me. She asked me if I had
asked you,
enough.
yeah.
Right. So I wanted to see it to the finish line,
Well, looks fine.
according to the instructions.
That
Yeah,
looks fine.
it's fine. It'll
So
be
Dinah
perfect.
said she's going to use it when she walks the dog.
Yes, it'll be perfect when the weather gets cooler and I want to warm up my
But show them
ears.
what we were talking about.
Oh. So Pam and I were saying, can you wear this as a cowl?
Of course you can.
And of course you can. Look at that.
You could even make it, style it like that, and sew the back.
So cute.
And then just wear it as a cowl.
Why not?
I think that's
like
great.
that.
I think that's
It's like
great.
a cute necklace. I love it.
I love pieces like that.
Reminds me of the rainbow twist.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. I think
Okay,
that's a
now
great...
that it's off my head.
You put your hair up. Because
Put
we're
my
going to
hair
get hot. I give us about another maybe 20 minutes when we're putting the AC on.
Yeah, we turned it off. We were cold. How unusual.
I could feel the heat coming. Anyway, so Dinah has an FO.
Yes.
I have no FOs.
Let's talk about what we're wearing. Let's talk about
Well,
positive things.
let me tell you who I am. I am.
Oh, yeah.
I am Pam Sapp on Instagram and Ravelry, and Pam Sapienza on
Facebook.
Thank you, Facebook. And you are?
My name is Dina. You can find me at The Knitting Place on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook.
There you go.
And by the way, thank you for the new friend requests on Facebook.
Oh, I know.
Thank you for the new follows on Instagram.
Yeah, we found out that the best way to do it if we're doing a Zoom knit along or crochet along is for you guys to friend us. And then we can just invite you into the group as a friend. And that's what we've been doing. So a lot of you guys have heard that and have started friending us.
I should also say that we had not a situation. We had a client come in who's friends with us on Facebook and Instagram, and also a customer and a friend in the shop.
Yeah.
And she was surprised. She came in. She was so excited. She got an invitation to look at the Facebook group. And this is apparently an invitation that I had sent. Unbeknownst to me,
it came from the knitting place. We don't know how.
right, unbeknownst to me, because
didn't
I didn't
intentionally
personally
send it.
I didn't send anything.
Oh, right.
So in the event, you've seen an invitation from the knitting place to join a Facebook group and recently have been X'd out of the group. It's only because the group is a private group for members who've paid.
Right.
Right. So we're
It's
just
not
giving
fair to
respect.
them.
Yes.
Right. And apparently it has to do with, we believe, a setting that we need to adjust. Like in the, what do you call that? In the
I guess in the
behind the
formulating
scenes,
stages of the group. Yes.
Yeah, in the settings. But you know, Facebook, as you know, you guys that have been part of the group when we're doing this, you never know. You know, it's like send an email, then some reason you can't send the email. So, you know, everything is a learning curve with Facebook.
Yes.
Try to figure it out. And then they're always changing things. So
I was going to say, once you learn it, then there's something new to learn.
Of course. So, but for us, I mean, in some cases it might make sense to do that. But for us, it doesn't, because it's a group that people are paying to join. So if they're paying to join, I don't see where it's fair to someone who's paid to join for someone else just to come in and do it.
Not for a 30-day trial.
Yeah,
I think
right.
if it were
you could
if it were a 2-day trial where you wanted to, it's almost like a teaser. I can understand if someone were to say, okay, you know, here is a great marketing opportunity. Why don't you promote your group? But I might want to only promote it for a day. Somebody might want to watch.
Or maybe you would promote an introduction to it, but not the whole thing. Doesn't need to be the whole thing. I mean, because what good does it do if it's, you know?
I think the argument is that you're not necessarily going to be able to knit or crochet whatever it is that we're teaching in 24 hours.
Correct, but it's you know, you can't. But you can't look at it that way. You know, maybe you don't need to look at the whole thing. You know, but it's not. The point is, it's not fair to the people that have paid for the class. So
we're struggling with this right now.
That's on our end. That's like in the administrative work that we have to do. But in any event, so we had that going on. And what else? Anything else?
No, just if you enjoy watching the podcast, we try to cover knitting and crocheting.
Correct.
We cover what's on our needles. We cover, which is whips, works in progress.
What's topped off on needles.
Right, the FOs, the finished objects. We cover what we're wearing. We cover new product that lands in the shop. We give you inspiration for some projects.
From things that inspire us.
Right. And hopefully you enjoy the journey with us.
Talk about life in general.
Yes.
I am wearing the Luminous what?
Tee
from
Yamagara.
Thank you. And I used Ruby and Rose's, what does she call it? Soft Rose?
Yes.
Soft Rose, which is a fingering weight yarn. It's a 75, or is it an 85? 85.15, I think.
I'm not sure.
No? I'll get it, I'll tell you. But the main color is Gallant, and I'm not sure. The other color might be Willow. I think it's Willow. It was a fun knit. It's an unusual construction.
Sorry, I can't get to it.
That's okay. When we talk about yours, I'll get it. And it's just a fun piece. Again, a different construction, bottom up, with these little triangles that you join. It's very cute.
It was a fun knit.
And Dina made one as well.
Yes. I'm wearing Joni. Joni is a top designed by Natasja Hornby. I knit it in a yarn called El Lineo. I don't believe I have any more right now, but it was a linen yarn. And it was knit in... Was it knit in 2 pieces? I think it was. Front and... I think you pick up. You did one side and then the other. You picked up and then you did the edging on the sleeves.
I love that top.
There's a lace panel in the front, but there isn't one in the back.
Back is just pattern.
Yeah. And that's it.
The Ruby and Roses is 85.15 superwash. So there you go.
It's a lovely yarn.
It is a lovely yarn, and that's what mine was made out of. So we've talked about FOs.
Yes.
And do you have any whips, Dinah?
I do.
I feel like we're playing that game. Guess who? Do you have a pair of glasses? Do you have someone with glasses now?
I will start with my Tanne top.
Go ahead.
So, I don't know if any of you follow me on Instagram. I've shared on my stories that I've recently posted pictures of my cast on. And when we've done the podcast, I said, this time I'm not going to micromanage my spin cycle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to let the colors
go where they may.
Well, I lied.
Yeah.
I did micromanage. Know thyself. It totally annoyed me. I don't know if the colors are really coming up here, but there's like a turquoise band in here, and this is a brown. This is a colorway called Wololo, and I'm pairing it with Rowan Kid Silk Haze in a triple ply. Well, what ended up happening is I got down to about here, and this whole section was brown. All brown. And it just so happened to be like a large, I think, having a hot flash.
There might have been a subtle shading to it, but not enough that you would really even see the difference. It looked like it went from brown to a brown plum, but it still looked brown.
A deeper shade of brown, but it was all brown.
It was like almost for 2 or 3 sections, right?
Yes. Yeah. In fact, I will show you a picture. I actually slipped it on. I think I sent that to you.
Yep.
So you could see
there wasn't a big difference
1,
between
2,
section
3.
Yeah, 2 and 3 look the same.
Right, and even
very similar.
And the fourth was also all brown. So I slipped it on, and I'm thinking, okay, well, like in all, I guess when you put it on, sometimes it looks like it's a lot of brown, but when you pull back. You know, you might get away with it. I could have gotten away with it, definitely.
Well, Dinah didn't make a rash decision. You thought about it.
Yeah, it took me, I think, a whole
several
week.
days to decide.
Which is unlike me.
Right.
But the more I sat with it and the more I studied it, I said, you know what? I think I'll be a lot happier if I read.
That's always the best thing to do, you know. I mean, you weren't that invested in it that it would have been a problem. So now she likes it much better.
I love it now.
She's got that.
I've got the rust. I've got the brown. Is that brown? I think it's actually brown and turquoise in here.
Yes, it is.
And now I'm back into the plum. And yes, I have 2 sections in the brown, and I'm letting it go.
That's good.
And that's it. That's my Tanne tap.
Since Dinah's talking about her Tanne, I'll talk about my Tanne as well.
Yes, it's designed.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say it's designed by Ventzel. Pam and I are hosting a knit along. So if you've never done color work, this was a wonderful introduction to do color work because you're able to show how to use your hands using the dominant color as opposed to the non-dominant color with a 1x1 color work pattern, which is really the easiest. So this is a great exercise. It's a top-down, so for those people who've never done a top-down construction. What else we're covering? Italian cast on.
Again, she offers you the option that you don't have to do it. So
no, but these are the techniques that we've taught so far.
Here's mine.
Oh, look at how gorgeous!
There you go. And I'm using a brown 3-ply mohair with what was the color? Goldie.
The Rowan Kid Silk Haze. Yes, the spin cycle colorway is Goldie. Look at how gorgeous! Oh my goodness! Look at your stripes in between. No. So you see, you have the framework of the background color
that side
that shows in between. It's stunning.
Right. So I just began.
And it's like a harvesty color.
Yeah, I just began down here my last section. It's funny. I never noticed that until you pointed out just now.
Gorgeous.
That you can see the stripes there.
I feel like on mine, I don't think you could see. They're there.
Well, there's got to be.
Oh, no, you can see it.
I think you have to step back.
You know what?
Maybe it's
funny. I didn't notice it before. It's definitely there.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
It's nice.
It's a nice detail.
I have probably maybe 6.5 more rows to do. And then I believe I do the short rows. And then we split, believe it or not. So I will say, I want to show you, Dinah, that where am I? This is still what I have left.
Oh, my goodness.
And I have been, my bag of goodies, watch it's not here now. Oh, there it is. I have been, if I'm all tangled here, I tell you, the mohair does get stuck on everything, right? I've been using my ring.
Beautiful.
My
color work ring.
Color work ring.
So you're actually working one You don't have to actually
you put
use
the
two
dominant
hands.
one
Yes.
here. Right.
You don't have to do the two-handed.
Sometimes I do. It depends what mood I'm in.
Are you faster with that one?
I think this is faster. I think,
you?
but I will say, because you've got tripled mohair, sometimes the yarns get fouled up a little bit, and so you have to be careful. You can't just rush. You want to make sure you get all three strands.
Right.
And
for sure.
But
even when so I'm not using the ring. I find that I go much faster using a two-handed.
Left and right hand.
Yes, the two-handed technique. And you know what we should do?
What?
You should do a video. I should videotape you
doing this.
Yes, and then you videotape me doing the two-handed, and then we could
put it in the
post a
group.
poll.
We put it in the group.
Yeah, we could also post a poll which technique do you use?
And sometimes I'm not in the mood to do the ring. If I'm not in the mood to do the ring, I do the other one.
Right.
But I find that the ring, in terms of tension, especially for this one, because it's 1-1-1-1-1-1. You
can. So the ring is perfect.
You can get tight. You can get, and you don't want to be tight.
But the ring is perfect in this particular project because it's an equal number of stitches. Exactly. It's 1 by 1.
Right.
When you're doing 3 by 3, you have more slack.
And you want to keep spreading it out.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find my ring. Couldn't find the ring.
Mine is in a box.
It was in a project.
Oh, was it really?
I couldn't even tell you what project it was in. But I couldn't find the ring. I cleaned out so much stuff looking for this ring. You have no idea. Anyway.
That's so funny.
So I had to share that. But anyway, that's the Tanne top.
Love it, Pam.
And thank you, Dina. And that's that. What else do you have? Do you have another one?
I do. I have my chain. So we're also teaching the chain sweater designed by PopeVergara. And I believe I finally got my whole chain in.
Oh, you did. Good for you.
That was a lot for me.
That was a lot.
Let
me see.
So
it's hard to see because you're right on it.
I'm right on it. Yeah. I need to go into the next pattern, but there it is.
Very pretty, Dina.
I'll go close. I did the blue colorway.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's got
quite
a gold.
relieved. So this is the part. So this is funny. This is what I'm talking about. So just as I finished my 75 repeats, I have to actually fasten off the I-cord here.
Right.
This I-cord, you need to work an I-cord 3 times the circumference of your yoke. And now after you do this lace section, you have to repeat that I-cord 3 times the width of the...
It's even wider there.
It's wider.
How many inches is that? Did Susan tell you?
No, she just... and it was funny.
It's over 100 inches. Let's put it that way.
Definitely. So I was thinking...
Have you started the
second I-cord? No, but that's what I was just going to say. I think that having the I-cord in play, like if I just had it in my bag, if I had a little downtime.
Yes.
So we started a new show.
Okay, good.
Perfect couple.
Did you start doing your I-cord?
So no, not yet. But I'm thinking now that the U.S. Open is over, and so is my sideline wrap.
That's right.
I'll cast on the I-cord, and that'll just be...
Well, that's what I was doing on Saturday. I watched A Man Called Otto. That's a movie it's based on a book. Now, my daughter has read the book, and I think she saw the movie on the plane. It's with Tom Hanks.
Oh, wow.
Where he plays a... It deals with the topic of suicide.
Oh, goodness.
But I'm not going to, tell you anything. But it was an excellent movie. And 16 minutes before the end, my internet went out on Saturday night.
Stop.
I couldn't believe it.
Are you kidding?
I swear. My husband comes in and he starts to fiddle with the router. I said, I don't think it's the router because we weren't doing anything. We didn't move anything. We didn't do anything.
That's annoying.
Do you know what it was?
What?
Do you know what it was?
No.
2 poles fell down over by D1.
Oh, my goodness.
Fell on the restaurant and in the parking lot on 2
right
cars.
Around the corner from you.
And it took out internet. Because they said, look on
wait a minute. That was
map.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
We were at an engagement party outdoors in Kings Point.
Oh, nice. Oh, was it? No, was
that
it?
monsoon that happened at 5 o'clock. It was like 5, 6 o'clock.
And you were outside?
We weren't invited until 7:30. 7 or 7:30.
Thank God.
And the rain had just subsided, which was amazing.
Good.
But the whole day I felt bad because it turned out my mom was in touch with my cousins. It's my cousin's engagement party. they were thinking about canceling it and
Oh, my
switching the day,
goodness.
which would have cost them a day of work,
Of
not
course,
to mention.
of course. Yeah.
Anyway,
So they
it worked
did it.
out.
Good.
Everything worked out.
Good,
It was a nice evening.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I as far as I know, I don't think it was weather related that the poles fell. They just fell.
Well, it was windy.
Was it?
It was windy because I was home when that came
was that
down.
right?
Yes, it was very windy.
I mean, they must have gone down.
probably-
I'm trying to think what time it was. It had
Late
to be,
afternoon, early evening.
Oh no! This was like at 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock.
Oh,
at
my
night.
goodness,
No,
this
was
is
late.
after.
Yeah, no, it was later. Yeah. So anyway,
Anyway,
I saw a little side story.
sorry. So
There you go.
the chain sweater, and I believe she's just about coming out with the chain cardigan.
Should make a chain hat.
That would be very cute.
That would be adorable. Chain
Yeah,
hat.
she's been designing like
She
crazy.
will. She will. Give her
Yeah.
time. Give her time.
She'll get on the bandwagon. Okay, so chain sweater. I'm using Artyarns, a kit that we had put together. There's a bunch of them on the website. If you need any extra yarn, I believe someone just messaged me that they need an extra skein of the blue sparkle. I believe I have that in stock. So I'll let you know.
Very good.
Alrighty.
And I also have I'm just going to show you briefly. I mean, I've done a few rows on it here and there, but I feel like this has got to be the thing that I should only take out if I can invest like 4 rows in, you know? But it's my Nila top.
I love that, Nila.
It's getting a little longer, you see.
It is.
It's getting
It's about 2 inches.
a little bit longer on the underarm. And I use the Sunday yarn from, who's it from? Sandnesgarn.
The pattern is also designed by Natasja Hornby.
Correct.
The same designer.
Anyway, so that's that. I'm sorry, Dina.
It's okay.
I'm killing Dina. I'm going to poke her eyes out. So I did
Got
that.
my gear on.
What was that?
I've got my eye gear
There
on.
you go. And then I was showing Dinah, I did start a crochet thing. It came up on Instagram. It's called the Melina top. I think the pattern is on Etsy. I don't even know if it's on Ravelry. But it's just like a sleeveless vest. I'll show you a quick picture of it. And this isn't, I mean, it's not the color I would use, but I was
That's her swatch.
I was swatch. Like I would do that color, right, Dana?
No, I'm like laughing because the swatch is the entire width. It's the entire back. This is her swatch.
Yeah.
She wants to make sure it fits, and I think she's got it.
I wanted to make sure because she talked about the weight of the yarn. Here it is. Let me show you. This is on my what do you call it? Knit Companion. There it is. It's
Super cute.
It's like a vest.
Slip up her vest.
A sleeveless thing. So I thought it was cute. So anyway, we'll see. And so I was fooling around with that, and that's that. I didn't lose my crochet hook just now, did I? I hope not.
No, I don't think I even heard it come out. I brought my garden cardigan. I dug this puppy out because it's just about time.
It's almost that time of year.
It's almost that time of year.
It's going to be time to wear. You know,
And
we're going to
since
blink our eyes, and it's going to be time.
Garden cardigan.
We have to do that.
I
You
thought
have
I
both
had
sleeves done.
no. I thought I had more to do on my sleeve, but my second
You
sleeve.
mean you took it out and it was already down there?
Yes.
Get out of here. What a nice surprise that is.
So all I have to do, yeah, I should steam it. You're
Yeah,
right.
you're almost done then.
It's kind of wrinkled because it's been in my bag for a while. So to my pleasant surprise, I just have to do the cuff.
Oh, nice.
And I was telling Pam, I started the border. But now that I see the length, I don't know if it's going to be too short or not. Oh, maybe it isn't. I don't want a long cardigan.
You have to try it on, Dinah.
So I do have to try it on. This might be just fine.
So what Dinah will do is she'll probably take the bottom and spread it out on 2 needles.
Yep.
And she'll try it on.
Yeah.
And you should steam it first, too.
Yeah, I think if I steam this, I mean, I
It's
might be
lovely.
closer to the end than I thought.
There you go. You're closer than me, that's for sure. I still have my...
kinda happy
I have
about
to
that.
finish my second sleeve.
Sadly, I did no work on Jethro. You can only do so much.
Can only do so much, Dinah.
And that's it. That's all I have for you today. I'm looking forward to some new cast-ons, some new knits, although I did, obviously we cast on the Tanne top.
Yes.
And I'm doing the chain sweater.
And you're doing the chain sweater.
But now I feel like, okay, the temperatures
She finished
are
the
dropping.
hat. She finished
yeah.
the sideline. right?
I warrants a new cast on.
You're almost done with the garden.
Oh my goodness.
So then
And
you
I
should
could really
definitely cast on.
Yeah, but that has been on the back burner for like.
Yeah, but you're almost done with that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you knew the length that you wanted, like that it was long enough, you could just finish that 1, 2, 3. Even if you had to add to the length, it wouldn't be a big deal.
No, I'd have to rip out and just add a couple repeats. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
No. I'm the queen of ripping.
Rip it. Anyway. So that's what we have, right?
That's it.
There you go.
So, should we talk about what's new in shop, or should we talk about
what?
projects?
Whatever you want to do.
Let's talk about what's new in shop. Something a little different. We'll mix it out.
Absolutely.
So, Pop, the yarn that we got from Italy, which
is
makes
in
this
behind
Novice
Dina.
cardigan.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Novice cardigan designed by Petite Knit. Let me see if I can get out of the way.
There's, you can see.
We had done it in 4 colors.
Yeah.
Color A,
Right.
B, C, and D.
Mm-hmm.
This whole jacket took 8 skeins. And to our surprise, a lot of people decided to knit it in 1 color.
Yeah.
Which required me to place another order. And we just got the order in. So I have stock again in all of these colors. But now we have 4 new colors. So we want to share them.
Love them. They're so pretty.
I know this one.
Yep.
This one is called Nail Polish. So it's a pretty bright pink. It's got like a purple and orange wrap. The neon pink is the wrap around the flat ribbon. And it's just beautiful.
Very pretty.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No,
What is this called?
hoping.
It'll come to me. Hold on a second. It'll come to me.
Starfish.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you, Dana. Starfish. And this is just a little brighter. It has a corally pink wrap. It's got some, if you can see, it's got some...
The boucle has like a yellow and brown boucle, where this one
is the purple.
Is purple and orange.
Mm-hmm.
Super fun.
That's
another new color.
Starfish.
And then we have Reef.
Reef, look at that. Now that is
a gorgeous purple
wrapped around the thread. And what is that other color?
I think it's orange.
Is that orange?
Mm-hmm.
It's very pretty. There you go.
Gorgeous.
That's Reef.
And
Maracuja, I think. I love this one. Look at that one, guys. Maracuja. It's got like a neon yellow, highlighter yellow wrapped around.
Chartreuse, yeah.
Yep, wrapped around it, and then it's got those other colors stuck in there.
It's neon yellow with orange and purple or orange and brown, but when you pull back, it looks chartreuse.
It does.
Isn't
Lovely.
That wild? So we were thinking...
Okay, how you want to do
this could be another color.
Right. Could be another color combo.
Right.
But we still have the other colors that they're on the website. And
you can make that jacket and these 4
there
colors.
You go. And that's the Novice Sweater by Petite Knit.
Yeah.
The bulky version. The bulky pattern.
Love this yarn. Super fun.
And so that's that.
Pattern can be found on Ravelry.
Mm-hmm.
It's designed by Petite Knit.
There you go.
Okay. Also new in shop, we got a beautiful delivery from Della Q. We got mini messengers. We got mesh tote bags, and we got the Oh Snap mesh bags.
Great project bags.
Amazing. Sadly, the mini messengers are all sold out, so I don't even have one to show you. They are on reorder, so stay tuned. We will share that. What happened was being that we hadn't podcasted for 2 weeks, Pam and I went live when the delivery came in, and wow. We got cleaned out.
Yep.
So this is the mesh bag. I went heavy on this color because I thought it was a gorgeous basic.
It's called gray blue. Or blue gray.
Yes, something like that. And I think in this light, I think it's actually coming up pretty gray, but it does have like a navy kind of
vibe going on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful mesh bag, which has a side pocket. It's got a great handle. It's got a snap closure.
Yep.
It's got a crossbody strap.
It's got the things here, the
grommets,
D-rings to go on.
The crossbody. It's got a little pouch.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's got a scissor fob attached to the bag.
And it comes with a pair of scissors.
And I believe
It's got more.
it's got a little notebook
A notebook. Yeah.
and a darning needle.
That's right.
So the little notebook for little knit notes, if you want to mark what row you're on, how many stitches you've decreased, and then a darning needle.
It's very good.
So it's a wonderful bag. I think, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, we had it in a few different colors.
Yeah, mustard, burgundy, purple, olive.
Yep.
But this is the only one that's left.
And that's because we had more of those.
Yes, I ordered
Not because
a lot.
it wasn't the color people wanted. It was just that we
ordered. I honestly thought this would be the best-selling color.
Well, it could be. It could be. It's just that we had
I didn't
more
have
of it.
right,
Yeah.
right. I sold equal right, same number. But yeah, you're right.
Did you order more messengers? More of these, not messengers. I mean,
I
these.
ordered more of everything. Believe it or not, I don't know what will come in. I've yet to hear from them. So
Fingers crossed they do come in.
yes, I'm really hoping.
Love the messenger. If you want to see the messenger, go look at our live.
So good.
I think we did a live on
So good.
on Wednesday.
That was fun.
So
Okay.
look at the live. Now she's going to show you the O snaps.
Now these are stand up O snaps because they have a bottom, like a gusseted bottom. Here, you want to show these?
Sure. We got it in the color teal and purple, and
It's got a side zipper.
Yep. Hold on, let me just get that up there so it doesn't fall. It has a zipper across the front here, and no, it's opened already. I believe it. Yep. And that it goes there, and then it's got 7 snaps across the top. And then it's got another little project bag inside it.
Love that.
With, again, the cross zipper and the snaps. And Donna and I was saying, you could put your yarn in there and feed it up, snap the snaps, and you could feed your yarn right up through there.
And you wouldn't have like a runaway skein.
Correct. It closes very easily, opens very easily. But I did want to show you the what Diana was saying. They have the gussets on the bottom.
Right, so if you were to put, let's say, the skeins, I love that you can also see what's in there.
Yep.
So it's like identifiable.
Right.
So this is your stand-up snap tote. These are large bags, as you can see.
Right. And the nice thing is the 2 bags are included.
Definitely a sweater size
Yeah.
quantity.
Yeah. So anyway, lovely bag. So it's in a teal color and a purple color. Those are the solid ones.
And the same exact style comes in rainbow pink. Mm-hmm. Pink being the color at the top here. Mm-hmm. Rainbow yellow. And rainbow blue. And every bag is 2 for the same. It's 2
same
for
price,
the price.
2 bags
right.
in
The
there,
price
right.
is for the 2 bags.
Right.
So these are the Della Q bags. The mesh tote is also Della Q. And of course the mini messenger.
There you go.
And that is new in shop as well. It's a fun time of year because we're always getting new product now. It's exciting. Here, let me take the bags out of your way.
So they're lots of fun.
All right. Who's ready for some projects? We have new kits.
New kits for sure. You want to talk? Let's talk about this one first.
Okay. So we had mentioned, I think it was, when was it? I think we spoke about it.
The last podcast, we did the color affection.
Yes.
Even before that, though.
Right, but we had shown the color affection, but we discussed about oldies but goodies, patterns that were very popular here in the shop that did very well. And we thought that being that, my goodness, I mean, I'm here since 1997. We've
Right.
been podcasting. We're nearly at 200. This is podcast 198. We didn't even cover. Did we even cover this? Maybe we've shown an FO on the podcast.
Oh,
in the
who
very
heck
beginning.
knows? Yeah, it could possibly be. But this was from the 2008, 2009. This pattern.
Circa. Multnomah. Multnomah is a beautiful shawl. This pattern, for a bit, I think it was it always a free download?
That I can't. I
can't
know.
speak for that.
I didn't think it was, but it could be. Maybe it was.
I don't recall it. For some reason, I think it was. But for a while there, it wasn't available. And now it's back. It's a free download.
Show them the second
Multnomah.
page.
It's knit from the top down.
It's like a shawlette. You can make it bigger if you'd like, but it's written as... Yeah, there you go.
So we can show all the pages with any pattern written text because it is a free download.
It is a free download.
This is knit here in a fingering weight yarn.
And that's what the pattern says, fingering weight yarn. It's just over 400 yards.
So that's a shawlette. So we have some kits that will reflect this size using a fingering weight yarn. But what was very popular here in the shop, there were clients who needed a dressy shawl for events. Something that might have a little glitter, something that might dress up their outfit.
Sparkle, maybe.
Something to cover their shoulders if they went to a wedding.
Right.
So we have this beautiful yarn called Rayon Metallic. It's by Blue Heron. It's got
550 yards in a skein.
Right.
So it's a thicker yarn than fingering, though.
That's right. It's a DK weight. So when you knit the shawl using a DK weight, you're getting almost twice the size of the shawl, which is really quite nice because it covers more of the shoulder and it makes a gorgeous accessory with one skein of Rayon Metallic.
And I will say that there were over 11,000 projects.
It's another one of those.
I was surprised when I saw that.
A lot of projects.
11,000.
Yeah. So if you've never heard of it, it's called Multnomah. Who is the designer, Pam?
Katie Flagg.
Yeah, Kate Flagg. She's at helloknitty.net. You can download the pattern from Ravelry, and we will share some of the kits that we have. Okay. The first kits we're going to show you are done in Quaigu. So the Quaigu is going to give you the, here, do you want it?
The Quaigu would be a fingering weight version.
Right. So it's going to give you this. This is really the representation of it. It'll be a smaller scale.
Right. So that you would probably have, but you would have more yarn. What's 175 times 3? It's 350, 450, 525 yards. So you might make it a little bit bigger because you have about 100 yards more yarn than she says. But it still is fingering, so it's still going to be more like a shawlette.
Right.
So this first color is a cream with blue speckles. That's the first one. The second one is, I believe we called this a coral multi. I don't know, a bright coral multi, which is lovely. The next one, for the pink people out there, different shades of pink. Pink people, right? It's lovely. This is very soft, very cute. It's like a soft peach. It's a solid, but it has a shading going on it. I'll go closer so you can see the shading. It does have shading. We have this lovely. This reminds me of the Caribbean or the water. It's got different shades of blue, and it's got a little bit of that lime thrown into it. Love this one, but you knew I would love this one. This is like a camel colorway. It's got little threads of blue and rust going through it. Very pretty, very basic.
Where's the Rayon Metallic?
I don't know where you saw it. I couldn't find it before, but I know you did find it. You had about 25 projects.
Yeah.
And the interesting part was that none of the projects were projects that came out of the shop. So when it says 11,000 projects, it's probably more like 20,000 for people that don't put the projects up. And this is a great purple, variegated purple and pinks.
That's a gorgeous one.
Which is very pretty. So these are the Quaigu kits that we put. Again, 3 skeins of Quaigu will give you just over 500 yards.
Now, there are people that did use Quaigu to knit the shawl, and they're on Ravelry. So how am I finding that? I'm actually going to the pattern. I'm clicking on projects, and then I go up to the tab that says Yarn Ideas.
Right.
I found the Multnomah that was used in Rayon Metallic, so I'll just show you some. This is actually laying on an ottoman. So if you can imagine the ottoman that matches that bulky chair.
For size, yeah.
For size, you'll see that it's quite larger than, significantly larger than the one that was knit in fingering weight. Here's one.
Yeah, that's like a shawl.
Yes. And if you block it out, or even size up on the needle, which you might be able to, it would be even larger. Here's another one. So these are all examples of the Multnomah knit in Rayon Metallic.
And that's what we're going to show you next is the Rayon Metallic.
So this is the Rayon Metallic. This is the colorway called Early Meadow. It's got beautiful hints of copper, leaning towards the brown, rust, this gorgeous like carnelian color. Absolutely gorgeous with a gold filament.
Yeah.
Running
Some
through
of them
it.
might be silver and some of them might be gold. It depends.
This one here is called Old Gold. Do we have my shirt that was done? I forgot to bring that. So we wanted to just show you what it looks like knit up. This is a colorway called Old Gold. We had done, was that the summer?
What do you mean?
By Nancy Ritchie.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, you're asking me what the name of it was.
Yes.
I don't know.
The Shelley top?
Was it the Shelley?
Yes, I think it's the Shelley by Nancy Ritchie. So we're going to show you that. That interestingly, that was also knit with one skein of rayon metallic on very large needles. Here it is. This is the Shelley summer top in Old Gold. So interestingly, this is in a feather and fan stitch, and that is the same feather and fan stitch that is reminiscent or at the bottom of the Multnomah right here.
Now, of course, this particular piece was kind of almost exploded. It was knit on a larger needle.
Yes, so tension is different. So as you can see, based on what we used here, you can certainly size up and get a looser knit for the Multnomah.
Correct.
Okay, this colorway here is called Soft Clay. It's got the gray with the silver filament, and it goes into like a nice toasty brown.
Yep, that's pretty.
This reminds me of your cardigan.
Which one? The one
with the stripes.
Yes, the one that we did in the Zara. Yeah, what was that called? Blue sand cardigan. It was lovely.
This is Pam's palette.
Yep.
I know. Gorgeous. This is called Deep Copper.
That is gorgeous.
And it goes with the beautiful green.
It's got greens and
it's got
that
beautiful orange. What would you call this?
Oh, it's like a terracotta.
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
And that's got a gold filament running through it. Next up, we have this pretty colorway called Flax. As you can see, it's very light. It's got like this soft
rose,
soft green, like a lime. Yes, light celery. Yep. Very pretty. Even a little bit of lavender in there. This colorway here is called Mossy Place. Very popular color.
Yeah, that was a popular
Very
color.
popular. It's got like the teal, green, like a fuchsia, plum, almost like an olive. Gorgeous colorway. If you want to just go classic and simple, Soft Rose is very pretty. Believe it or not, it's a very pale pink, and it's got the silver filament running through it. Antique Gold, another classic, always popular. Yeah, just a gold dye with a
that
gold.
That would look nice in that shawl.
Stunning. Stunning. And then last but not least, this colorway is called Dusk. Now, we didn't show you all the colors. There's an ivory. There's a few other colors that I'm just looking at the shelf. So feel free to check the website. This is called Rayon Metallic.
And it has 550 yards.
Right. Recommended needle size is a 5 and a 6. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, those who knit the shawl might have done it on a 7, if I remember correctly.
Right.
So those are wonderful options. Multnomah, an oldie but a goodie, and we just thought we would share that with you.
There you go.
All right.
So we will try to bring you, when we recall a good one.
Yes, when we can think of a really good one.
Right. And the other kit we wanted to share with you was a mystery knit-along that happens every year at this time.
Yes.
And we can say who it's from.
Yes, of course.
It's from Stephen West. And it's called
Go Dynamo.
Right. And it uses 4 skeins of fingering.
Yes, it's got
colors.
Either most of the kits I think are high contrast, but some people like low contrast, so we definitely sprinkled a few of those in. Yep. Stephen West has a beautiful video. You can watch it on YouTube, and he talks about a mohair dare in case you want to add a strand of mohair to one of your colors. I believe the knit-along starts in October. Is it October 5th? October 3rd.
So it'll be 4 clues in the month of October.
I'm not sure if you heard that, but he drops 4 clues once a week. This first colorway is leopard with radness. So here you see a high contrast. It's like a deep charcoal, and this is an ivory with speckles of pink, yellow, orange, and kind of black. Very pretty.
Get that from you, Diana.
Okay. Next up, we have Moody Blues from Suburban Stitcher, and we did see that he had a lot of fun kits with some neon colors, and so I have a feeling a high contrast, bold, would be very attractive. I believe he said that this, what were the two shawls? One was shawl...
Mosaic Musings, wasn't it?
One was Mosaic Musings, but there was another one. Snowflake.
I think it was Starflake.
Starflake, excuse me. Starflake shawl. Mm-hmm. So I think both of those shawls are pretty much crescent-like shawls. The Starflake is 2-color shawl, and clearly it's not going to be the same, but I think you'll get an idea about style. Next up, we have a colorway called Dubrovnik, staying in line with the neons, and we paired that with the neon peach. Dubrovnik looks kind of black here, or charcoal, but it's actually a very deep blue.
Yeah, it almost has like a black overlay to it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah. Next up, last one with the neon lime. And I think this was one of his kits. He did something like this with a natural colorway, and this one is antler. That's pretty. Sometimes you don't want to do too high contrast, like the neon is enough.
Yep.
Next up, we did this beautiful kit. Do you have the mohair there, Pam? This colorway is called Central Park West, and you could see he has shown a few kits with speckles if you look at his options. And if you decide to do the mohair dare, you can take one of your colors and maybe add a strand of mohair to it. And that'll just give you a little bit of a halo, a fluff, contrast between the flat, the non-halo yarn.
And he said that he would tell you in the directions, if you're adding the mohair, where you should be
to place it.
Right. And it's one skein of mohair.
Right. So you're not going crazy. You might have leftover mohair. That might be the color in your stash that inspires you to get a kit.
It could be a color of mohair that's not even in the shawl.
Right. So this is another colorway. It's called Lover, and this is Addie's version from Ruby and Roses from the Taylor Swift collection, and that's a colorway called Vineyard. Gorgeous kit. Love that one. The other one sold.
Oh, what was the other one? It was
with wax seal. Lover and wax seal. Oh. Yeah. It's gorgeous. Okay, next up. Love this kit. This colorway is called 30A, and we paired that with bronze. So you can see here if it was like striping, that's the vibe that you would get. Love it. You've got the tonality in there of the bronze. It's just really pretty. It's a soft green. Love that color.
That's a pretty one.
Love this one. I don't know. Lately I'm into soft colors. I think I've been knitting too many neons. This one here is called March Hare. And then we paired that with a colorway called Cozy. And it's got like a, it's very, this is actually very accurate. The March Hare is a little bit more concentrated, but this is a gorgeous pairing. This reminds me of Bubble.
Which one? Oh, yeah, like Bubble Girl.
Bubble Girl. Or actually, this one could be Bubble Girl. There's a test knitter for Stephen West. I think it's Bubble Girl on Instagram and Ravelry. My God, her color.
Gorgeous.
She's got great taste.
But she's got a vibe, and she always stays within the colors that she knows she
likes. She doesn't deviate.
Yeah. Yep.
This is Doily and Dusty Pink. And there are layers in the doily. These
I wonder what colors she's knitting in this particular. She's going to have a project there.
For sure. Blue Lovers. This is gorgeous. For some reason, this reminds me of like a gorgeous shawl you'd wear on vacation. White jeans. This is Frost and Moody Blues. Love that. And then we have R.E.D. And this is a speckled colorway. And we have that layered with Dubrovnik, another dark blue. So that's also gorgeous. High contrast. Not as high contrast as the Moody Blues. This one's gorgeous. Purple Lovers. Not necessarily super high contrast, but enough contrast.
I love that color blue.
It's gorgeous. This is Cloud Gazing with Vineyard. Oh, gorgeous. It's almost like a periwinkle. It's not blue, and it is blue.
It's like a light denim-y blue.
It's like a faded
Yeah,
denim.
a faded denim is what it is.
It's gorgeous.
Lovely. What does she call that color?
Cloud gazing.
Oh, love that.
Perfect. Then we have Siesta. This is another beauty. And we paired that with Golden Hour. Love this combination, the olive and pink. There's just something very,
very pretty.
Very pretty about that. It's actually not, it's like an olive brown, if there's such a thing, like a camouflage, right?
Yeah.
It's not olive and green.
It's like an olive brown, you're right.
Olive brown.
Can you make the screen brighter?
Is that what it is?
It looks dark to me.
Oh,
Well, there we go. We look 10 years younger.
Oh my goodness. I wonder if that's going to reflect. Okay. Enchanted, another colorway. I think Enchanted and Reputation are both Taylor Swift colorways. This is stunning. Definitely contrast, but not super high contrast. Very moody. I mean, with Reputation and Enchanted. My goodness. That's a great kit. And I think this is the last one.
One more.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
This is a zinger. Love this one. Material Girl. And we paired that with Lavender Haze. Just so you could see it. For all you pink and purple lovers, this is like, wowza. That's a home run. That's a great one.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
That's a fun one. And this is also another classic. I think it's just very pretty. Elizabeth Taylor, and we paired that with Leopard.
Yeah, very basic.
Basic, but gorgeous. Can't go wrong with
Love
that.
that. Yeah,
it's
a
classy.
great color.
Yeah. So those are the kits that we have left. Do we have more fingering weight yarn? Of course, we have a ton. We have beautiful colors like Barbie Girl and neon pink and Jane and Suburban
What are some
Stitcher.
of the colors in Suburban? Those
Chicory. There's a bunch.
The coral ones, Bang Bang, or
yes, we've sold a bunch.
Called. Yeah.
So we can always pair that with like a Red Hot. So if there's something that you have at home that you'd like us to pair, if it's a skein or two that you might have at home, a light coral, we might say, hey, you know what? That might look fantastic with a beautiful lavender or a great denim blue. Yeah. Feel free to call or email, and we'll be happy to pair up whatever you have at home. So that is Go Go Dynamo, Mystery Knit Along by Stephen West. You can find the pattern link on Ravelry, and right now there's certainly no pictures, but you would see all the pictures there.
Correct.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
Yes.
What?
Artyarns.
Oh, that's right. Jeez, it's sitting right in front of me.
We have we've made beautiful kits for the Mizzoni sweater, which is a pattern that we actually promoted on Instagram. Oh, yeah.
I think it's there.
Yeah. And then I do want to say that Iris from Artyarns is hosting a knit along. Let's see, Artyarns. I don't know if it's from Artyarns or if it's from Iris. Hold on. She's hosting a knit along. And it's not the Mizzoni sweater, but it's reminiscent of it, I should say. I don't know the name of the cow. Hold on a second. I'm not getting a picture for some reason.
There it is. This is the Mizzoni, Mizzoni. And it's a pullover. And we showed kits a few weeks ago. I'm sorry, Dina. For the Mizzoni. And it was art yarn kits. Would you have 4 skeins? Was it 4 skeins for the Mizzoni when you... Oh, sorry. No, I have it. I think we have 3 or 4. It's on the website.
I'd have to look it up.
It's on the website. But as you can see, it's random colors. And the great thing with the art yarns is that the colors change. So that really gives you more of that look without having to use how many different skeins to achieve it. And the art yarns is the Merino Cloud, which is 80% extra fine merino.
4 skeins.
It is and 20% cashmere. So we did a couple of kits with 4 different colors, 4 skeins, 4 different colors, so you could make the sweater, the Mizzoni sweater. But we wanted to show you all the different colors we have in the Artyarns. I heard that. In the Artyarns Merino Cloud. Is there a different name for this versus the solid? Or no? They're all Merino Cloud,
all
but
Merino
some
Cloud.
are solid and some are multi.
The inspiration for the Mizzoni sweater was taken from Millie, who owns Tribe Life Yarns in, I think it's Scotland. She's moved now.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. So what she had done is she has taken 4 skeins or 3 skeins, I'm not really quite sure, and she kind of cut and pooled her colors in certain ways so that when she was ready to knit with them, she would present the color as she wished. She didn't let the yarn just ombre, if you will, or do a couple of rows and a couple of rows. She kind of, let's say, assuming that these were 2 colors that she were to cut, I think this is what she had done. She might make this a section. She might make this a section. She might isolate this color or that color and put that in as a stripe and distribute it, maybe not necessarily next to this color,
right,
but next to something else that might complement it. So that is the Mizzoni sweater, and that was our inspiration to create those kits, and definitely have to give Millie credit. Now, Iris at Artyarns has designed a sweater. It's called Painted Chevrons. While the Mizzoni looks like a chevron, will you hold it up? This,
what is this is a chevron though too, isn't it?
yes, that is a chevron, and you could see very sharp. Oh, that's so interesting.
The lines. And it also has, I see that it has some kind of an open, like a yarn over detail repeated in it as well.
Yes, and there's definitely
There are many different kinds of chevrons.
Right. So this is clearly a different painted chevron. The lines might look leaner. I'm not quite sure. It's a wider, maybe not as deep of a V chevron. So this is a sweater pattern that's designed by Iris.
Tap it.
I'm not really sure. Almost
So
looks
she's
like
got
there's
the same thing.
Yeah, but there's like a stitch going on in there.
Is there?
Yeah, I can't bring it up. It won't open up the picture for some reason. See that? Like a knit
It looks like
rib.
one of the chevron pieces has a rib.
There you go.
There it
So
is,
it's definitely different. Hence the pattern name, Painted Chevrons. Now this definitely promotes Iris's yarn, which is the Artyarns, and these are the 2 sweaters that you can do. One is a pattern for purchase. If you do the knit along, the pattern is free. So you can let me know if you're buying the yarn separately, if whether or not you want to do 3 colors that complement each other, or you can use one color throughout. You don't have to necessarily do
You have to change colors.
alternate colors. No, I hope I'm making myself clear.
But just so you see, like this is the color that Dina had in her Sideline and in her Luminous. Okay. So it does color change. So you will get that effect in these yarns that we're showing you.
Right. So some of these colors are inspirational colors, which means that they will have names. Others are numbered. So we're going to tell you what the color is by the label. So this is color number 732. So if you're looking for it on the website, it's Artyarns Merino Cloud 732. It's got turquoise, purple, ivory, and a gorgeous yellow running through it.
And this is 733. It's got the great hot pink, a very pale blush pink, and a yellow going through it.
Stunning. Next up, 71025. This has got teal, like a soft royal blue, a beautiful yellow, purple, and a pink running through it. And plum.
This one is 736. It's very soft. It's got a very light beige, a very light blue, a little, just plain cream. It's a very soft color.
So I didn't post this yet to Instagram, But we do have an FO in that colorway, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Yes, you know who finished her Luminous Tee is Susan. Where is it?
Nice.
Where? Oh, I don't have it. It's on. She put it on Facebook. All right, you guys show more colors. I'll show it to you.
This colorway is colorway 727. It's cream. It's black. It's got some chocolate brown in there and shades of blue from royal to an icy blue.
It's gorgeous.
Very, very pretty.
So believe it or not, that previous color that Pam showed to you is knit in there. That's how soft it is.
Pretty.
And she did it with a very pale blue. But whoo, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So subtle. Soft and subtle. Yep. And it's the same Luminous Tee that Pam is wearing. This is an inspirational color. This is a colorway called Rainbow Mountain. What Iris does is she gets pictures that inspire her, and then she creates a colorway based on the picture. So basically, I see hints of a rainbow in here. You've got the red, the coral, yellow, almost green, blue. Very pretty. Rainbow Mountain.
This one is 724. It has plums and golds and mint and lavender, a bunch of different colors. It's lovely.
Lovely. Mm-hmm. So now, just for fun, if you were to do a Mizzoni sweater, you might take these 4 colors. They complement each other. 71025, 732. The color Pam just said 724 and 733. That would be a very pretty Mizzoni. Cohesive. It could even be painted chevron. This is the 749, the neon orange, pink, and fuchsia. Purple.
This one is 737. Again, neons. It's got the greens, the yellow, the blues, purples, oranges.
I think we call that neon rainbow.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, Dana.
This is an inspirational color. It's called Badlands. This was the inspiration picture right there. And this is the colorway that was developed from that photograph. Very pretty. This
is color number 723. Again, it has pinks and blues and that mustard red. Color, lavender.
It's like a tomato red.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
Like a tomato red. It's beautiful.
Yep. This is another inspirational color called The Wave. Look at the rock. That's gorgeous. Pretty. The sky. Perfect.
This is color 193. This is a little different. It has plums and gold. It's got some gray down there and beiges. It's got those pretty mints. So it is a great color.
Not sure, but this is Albizia, 7 Albizia, another inspirational color. And you could see that it's got great like denim, royal, brown, toast, that fantastic fuchsia. I love this color.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yep.
This is 71006. Black, screens, pinks, turquoise.
It's a great one.
Very pretty.
Last but not least, another inspirational color. It's called Summer Sunset. Here's the magnificent photo, and she did a wonderful job painting the color in the skein. You've got the blue, the purple, and certainly the colors of the sunset right in there. Fiery. Gorgeous.
That's a pretty one.
So tons of colors.
Yep.
If you need help trying to assemble a kit, feel free to email or reach out. If you've seen a kit online, there are a lot of people promoting it. We've got a ton of colors. Don't hesitate to ask. And the Artyarns pattern is the Painted Chevrons is a free pattern with purchase. And if you decide to do Mizzoni, you can go ahead and purchase that pattern right on Ravelry.
Absolutely.
That's it. I think we covered a lot.
Got a lot to digest there.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah.
We don't have any FOs this week, though, right?
No. I think what I'll do is I'll post the FOs that I have to Instagram. There's the Luminous Tee, which I just gave you all a sneak peek on. We have one of those cowls, the, what's it called? The one that I just showed you.
Yeah, I don't know the name of it though. Is that the Cashmere Light?
No, it's the one that's done in far. It's tonal.
Oh, tonal. Yeah.
The tonal cowl. We've shown that before. It was done in Woolfolk Far.
Yep.
Antonia Shanklin is the designer of that pattern, and I believe, I don't know if it's a free pattern with purchase or if you have to buy it. This is the Luminos Tee sneak peek.
There you go.
I have a baby blanket to show. Marty knit the chevron baby blanket. Chevrons are very big.
Yeah, chevrons seem to be big, right?
And you know what she did with the leftovers? She made a cute little strawberry hat. So definitely follow on Instagram, and I'll post the FO pictures.
Can you believe how dark it's getting out?
I know, it's so sad. It's getting
depresses dark too soon. I know. And then they're going to change the clock. It's going to get dark.
Aren't they going to get rid of that?
They keep saying that, but they haven't done it.
Not yet.
They say they are, but who knows?
Time to get rid of that. It's like, it depresses me.
I know. Well, yeah, that is true. There is a thing about, daylight, I'm
going to have to wake up early and do my walk with
there you
in
go.
the morning.
You're going to have to do that. I can't do it at night now.
No.
I mean, you could, but
it's not the same.
Yeah,
I really like daylight.
You like the daylight.
Yeah. I'm such a morning person.
You enjoy that.
Love.
Good.
All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed our podcast. Please give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed. Follow, subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, do it all.
Yes. Yeah, and you told them to subscribe, right?
Yes.
You did say that just now.
And we appreciate all the new followers. And, we understand it's a lot. We publish one every week. Sometimes you can join us. Sometimes you can't.
Sometimes you can't.
It's okay.
But who doesn't mind? Sometimes you're knitting and you just want to watch something and you don't want to watch anything where you have to think too much.
You know? I put sometimes, like, if I know I'm spending a little time in the kitchen, I like it, like,
put it when
podcast in the background.
Why not?
It's like while I'm cooking.
That's right.
It's so nice.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, wherever it is that you're seeing us, we thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you the next time.
Yep. Thank you.
Have a great week.